this little baby boy, the ultrasound tech, she had 15 years of experience under her belt, and it was new technology. It wasn't the 3D ultrasound, which are really cool. We've never gotten one of those, but it was just new technology, a new computer. And she said without a doubt that we were having a little boy. And then she showed us the picture, and pregnant. I just have a question. Have you ever heard the crazy stories about people being told they're having one gender of a baby when they're pregnant, and then the baby comes out a different gender? I've had a few different girlfriends who have had the ultrasound tech tell them in the anatomy scan that they are going to have a said gender, that they are going to have a boy, and it came out a girl, or vice versa. I have heard that they were told that they were going to have a little girl, and it was a little boy. So, funny story, my husband last night was talking to me, and he said, what if baby boy number 2 comes out and it's a little girl? We both kind of chuckled, of course, because we were, do we have a name if it does come out a girl? And do we have clothes? No, we don't have girl clothes. The conversation just got kind of rolling off of that, and so I just thought I would maybe talk to you about the reality of that. And so while I'm sitting here in my living room looking at my anatomy scan ultrasound pictures, I actually had another ultrasound after this one a few weeks ago that gave us a little bit more clarity, if you will, on the certainty of our gender. There's so many different things that can alter, I guess, the accuracy of an ultrasound. Typically, you find out the anatomy of your baby when you're pregnant at about 18 to 22 weeks. There's a lot of things that do kind of determine what the accuracy is in the ultrasounds. So I'm going to kind of throw them out there. The first few are just, honestly, how good your technician is. If she's new, if she doesn't know exactly where to place the Doppler wand, or when to push harder, how to try to get the baby moving in your womb to be a little bit more cooperative, quality of the machine, if they're using a really old machine or if they're using more of a newer technology. It might be easier to have 100% certainty of your gender's accuracy. But in all seriousness, ultrasounds for anatomy scans and gender reveals are about 95% accurate. So you still have that 5% of, are they going to come out that gender? And then the position of the baby. Sometimes the baby is not cooperative, or sometimes the umbilical cord can be actually kind of look like the anatomy of a little boy, or the dissension, depending on the week of your anatomy scan. If it's earlier, like more towards the 18-week mark, sometimes the dissension of like the testicles of a baby boy hasn't happened yet. So that's why there is some pros to waiting a little bit longer, because then you can be sure closer to the 22 weeks that the baby's anatomy is fully developed to be able to see it. But then even in that case, if the baby's anatomy has completely developed, baby might not be cooperative. He might be turning, he might be moving too quickly. I've heard of stories of the umbilical cord actually looking like, in the pictures, something that it wasn't. So anyways, my husband and I were just talking about needing to keep open hands, keep an open mind, because even now with these new pictures that we had a week or two ago, it's pretty crazy. I mean, he is really packed in tight here and very low. So his face was all squished like this, and it was pretty funny to try to get profile pictures of him, but I will go ahead and show you. So this little baby boy, the ultrasound tech, she had 15 years of experience under her belt, and it was new technology. It wasn't the 3D ultrasound, which are really cool. We've never gotten one of those, but it was just new technology, a new computer, and she said without a doubt that we were having a little boy. And then she showed us the picture, and it's fairly clear. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So it says, she wrote on it, all boy. So this is looking almost as if he's sitting on a copy machine. And yeah, anyways, one of the things that I like to do is write letters actually to my babies, even when they're in the womb. So that's what I was getting ready to do while my toddler is sleeping. So I was looking at the pictures, just wondering to myself and writing a letter to him saying, I'm so excited to meet you. I can't wait to meet you. I'm wondering if you have what color hair color, what color eyes, if you have 10 fingers and 10 toes. I mean, I can tell from the ultrasound that he does, but you never know. And so just being able to write those personal letters has made it special, just in knowing his gender also. So, but don't fret it. Don't fret it. Either way, it's 50-50, and you know that you are going to love and adore that little baby once it is placed on your chest. So it's exciting either way. There are so many benefits to having boys. I can attest to that. And but there are just so many blessings that come with little girls. And so either way, no matter what your gender, no matter what comes out of your womb, that baby is precious and cared for and nurtured, and you have done an incredible job for the last however long you've been pregnant. So just keeping that with open hands and knowing that the gender, it's already determined, and it is a beautiful baby in your womb. So congratulations if you are a new mama, if you just found out you were pregnant, or if you are 40 weeks and you're about to give birth to your 5th child. Congratulations. I hope you and all of you mamas out there enjoy watching the shows and the videos. Make sure you stay tuned and comment below if you have any crazy stories, either personally or if you know of someone who has a crazy story about the accuracy of their gender reveal. Mama out.